YouTube. In this video I am going to discuss about the MultiROM. What is MultiROM, why you use it, and how to install and all. So first of all, MultiROM is an application. You can go to Play Store and then download it for free. Just search for MultiROM, and this is the MultiROM manager. Press on that one and then install it. After the installation, just open it. Then you can see this is the MultiROM window. Okay, so why multi-window ROM is using? Like, it's just like using multiple OS in your desktop PC. You can install more than one ROM in your OnePlus One or any Android phone which supports multi-ROM. So this is the first screen. From here we can see multi-ROM is not installed. It will show like this, and then multi-ROM recovery is not installed. So both is not installed. So we need to install that one. And if it's already installed, you can see the information about the multi-ROM recovery and kernel here. So first of all, choose the multi-ROM and then choose the multi-ROM recovery, as well as choose the kernel. Kernel means the version of Android you are using as the primary OS. To know that, just go to settings, about phone, and then here you can see the kernel versions. It may be based on 5.1 or 5.0 or even 4.4.4. So go back to the multi-ROM again, and here choose 5.0.8x because I am using CM12 based ROMs. If you are using CM11 based ROMs, just select the 4.4. So click and then click install. So it will start installing. First, it's downloading the TWRP multi-ROM beacon. It's around 12 MB in file size. Next, it's downloading the multi-ROM itself. Now it's installed all the 3 downloaded files. Now you need to reboot. So you can see you have to reboot into recovery to complete the installation. So click on reboot, and here you can see it's loaded into multi-ROM TWRP recovery instead of the normal TWRP. After the setup, it will reboot, and then it will come up with this window which will show like auto boot, which means if the multi-ROM will automatically boot the first primary OS. Otherwise you can choose from there. Right now I have only one OS installed. So you can see the internal. Then if you are like external bar is there, it will show if you connect any USB drive and all. And you can see other MISC tools like reboot to recovery, and reboot to bootloader, as well as shutdown. And you can also change the color theme from here. So these options are here. So it's about internal. So if I double tap, it will boot. If I have more than one OS installed, it will show all those OS. So you can see it loading into my primary OS. Next, I will show you how to install different ROMs using the multi-ROM. So now I'm opening the multi-ROM app. So you can see it's loading, and now showing the current version and then recovery date and then kernel information here. Now I will show you how to install another ROM using the multi-ROM. First of all, you need to download your ROM and copy the ROM file to your OnePlus One. And here you can see I already downloaded the Oxygen OS file. Now I'm going to flash this Oxygen as my secondary OS. For that, I'm going to reboot my phone to recovery mode. You can do like this, or else you can also reboot to recovery by pressing the volume down and home at the same time. So you can see it's loaded into multi-ROM TWRP. From here you need to select this advanced option. Then you can see there is an option called multi-ROM here. Just select that one. From here you can add a ROM to your secondary. So here you can see whether you are installing an Android ROM or then Sailfish OS or any multi-ROM installer files. I have this Oxygen OS, so I'll choose Android and then internal memory and then next, and then it will show 3 types of installation you can choose from. One is the zip file installation. Other, if you are take a backup, you can restore it like this, and then there is a ADB side load. As I already downloaded that Oxygen file and copy it to my internal memory, I'll choose the zip file, and then I will go and select that Oxygen OS file. So here is Oxygen OS. I'll select it and then I'll flash to confirm. Remember, I don't need to do wipe cache or nothing like that. So you can simply flash your ROM file without wiping data or system. So the procedure is simply as that. Now you can see it started extracting the package and it will install the Oxygen OS. You can use same method to install any OS as a secondary one. So the installation is done. Now I'll reboot the system. So it started showing the auto boot. I can cancel now. So here you can see, now I have 2 OS. One is the my primary OS, that is the CM12 I'm using, and then the Oxygen flashable file. So double tap on that one, it will boot. Actually, I made a mistake by flashing Oxygen OS as secondary OS, because if you're flashing Oxygen OS secondary OS, we need an extra file which is a mode. It's like a hack which enables us to use the Oxygen OS as a secondary OS. By default it won't work. So I'm going to give you that file link in the video description below. Just go and download that and then copy it to your OnePlus One. Now I'm going to flash that file, then only I can log into Oxygen OS. So you can say I'll cancel this auto boot and then I'll go MISC and then reboot to recovery. You can do the same by tapping the volume down button and power button at the same time. So it's not into MultiROM TWRP now. I'll go and flash that fix I downloaded just now. So this is the flash MultiROM version 2015-0405 file. So here just need to make sure that the ROM you are flashing as the second ROM supports the MultiROM. So you would always go to XDA forum and then make sure that that ROM supports. So I'm going to flash this one, and it's done. Now you can reboot the system. So as usual, it loads the auto boot. Now this is my primary and this is the secondary Oxygen. So I'll choose that Oxygen OS, and now it will boot properly without any issues. So this is how you can flash the Oxygen OS as a secondary one. I'll make a separate video for this one again. So this video I just made to tell you guys how to use the MultiROM and all. So this is how you can install new ROM. You can do the same method and you can install how many ROMs you want on your OnePlus One, and you can do the dual boot, or you can choose which OS you need to load in each and every time. So that's all about this video. If you have any questions regarding multi-boot, you can use the comment section below. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more.